Um, Now, second question is, well, it's not really a question, but it was something proposed to me another time. I'm not gonna really get into the aspect of what the question was, but it made me think about people in their past, and what they may have done in their past, or the person that they were, or whatever the case may be. A lot of times we run into people we don't know. We don't know these people, and the aspect of getting to know people is to learn about people. It's like we have to ask questions, we have to listen, and we have to get somebody to tell us things, or people will give us information about this person. It's called to get to know somebody. And a lot of times we come across people, and maybe something in their past that we're not really fucking with, but it prevents us from like talking to that person, or dealing with that person, or being bothered with that person. And sometimes we need to actually like sit and think about your past and that person's past. There is no perfect person. Let's clear up the rumors and the innuendos and the speculation. Nobody is perfect. Everybody has faults. Everybody has flaws. It's just it. It's a person's life. It's a person's journey, and where they're at now versus where they came from. If you spend a lot of time focusing on the aspect of where a person came from, how are you going to be able to enjoy their present? How are you going to be able to enjoy their future if your whole thought process is pre-you? That's a lingo. This is a word that I use when I talk about people. It's like there's a pre-you and a post-you. It's like pre-you is like it was me before you even came into the picture, before I even knew you. So my life pre-you, it was before I even met you. My life post-you is my life after I met you, which is in essence two different things, because at one point in my life I didn't know a person, or that you didn't know this person, or any aspect of like that. So I didn't know you, you didn't know me, they didn't know he, you didn't know them. You meet them one day out of however the situation, or wherever you meet this person, and now you know this person. So now you have to get to know this person, who this person is and who this person was. A lot of times we run across reformed people. People who at some point in time figured out maybe the life that they were living wasn't what they wanted to do. Things that they were doing may not want to do no more. The person that they was, they figured that they could be a better person. So they decided to upgrade their life, be a reformer, and seek change in their life and make changes in their life. I think everybody in life has changes that we can make, and we should make changes, and that's just human nature. We're always evolving, we're always thinking, we're always learning, therefore we're always changing. We're never going to be the same. There's going to be always an aspect of change in a person's life, be it so small or be it so big. So when we come across these people and we meet them, we have to take into consideration present person, who is this person we just met, who is this person that we're getting to know, and who they are, be it for your friendship, your love life, or just whatever. Like, whatever your relationship with that person is and your interaction and where it's going to go at, you have to look at it like that and think, okay, I meet this person, this is who they're telling me this is who they are, this is who they is, or this is who they was. So now that I've got the aspect of who they was and who they is, now where do I live? Do I live with past person, or do I live with present person? I always try to say live with the present person, because our past shapes who we are now. Our present determines our future. So in that light, it's just like, how could you fault a person for all their wrongs and all their learning and all their mistakes? And here you have in front of you just this person that is just really is a good person now. But despite all the things that they did, it may not seem that. But the person in front of you is different. They made choices and they made advances in the type of person that they are. So you have to take in consideration of that. You have to take in consideration your own walk, your own past, your own interaction with people and things and lessons and learning that you've done, and see where you've came from. Have you always been the perfect person? I'm pretty sure no. Have you done everything that you should have done? I'm pretty sure not. Uh, so I always try to understand. I try to, but then I let the thought go because it's like, how can one person judge another person in their life when their past hasn't been as sparkly clean? I think your present determination should factor in your choice and only your choice, because a lot of times we learn things from other people about people that may come into our life, and be it our friends and our family, they may feed us information that we may need to know or we may didn't need to know, and depending on the information and the detrimental aspect of it, certain things wasn't need to be told, certain things was. So when we get these information from these people, we have to always remember what's the ulterior motive behind that information session that was just given to you. Is you my friend and you're just giving me general information? You can still be my friend and just give me general information because you want me to be turned off by that person because you don't think I should date that person or be cool with that person. So you always have to think about the outside that feeds you information that wasn't given to you or what you didn't come across, just honestly, to figure out what was that information given to me for? What's the purpose of that information? What am I going to get from it? What am I going to go with it? What am I going to do with it? And knowing that, you have to figure out, like, how is this person going to fit into your life? Because depending on the person's past, if you're being friends with that person and it's just friends, like, why would their past affect you to the point of you being cool with that person? Is their past going to get you locked up? Is their past going to get you killed? Is their past going to get you harmed? Like, if it brings no harm to your life, then why would you not be with that person? Like, oh, I'm not going to hang with you because you're a drug dealer. Oh, well, you used to be a drug dealer. I'm not going to hang with you. Well, you used to go to church, so I'm not going to fucking hang with you because I don't really want you talking that old church shit in my ear. You know, I don't want you slipping back in your ways. Or you used to be a stripper. I ain't fucking with you because you used to be a stripper. Like, we're friends. Why would any of those type of things matter to anybody else? I mean, why? Why would that determine if you can be friends? Like, I'm a stripper, you're not a stripper. You know, I go to church, you don't have to go to church. Like, I'm a smoker, you don't have to smoke. Like, do we must have like things in common with the people that we hang with? Of course you want to have some things in common with the people that you hang with, but you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be where a person has like just the best clean background, because I doubt if you have one, and I doubt if anybody else have a really, really squeaky clean, never did nothing wrong background. I feel sometimes that we are too harsh in our judgment of people's past. I know with me, myself, I try to not be like that. I try to listen to their past and see what kind of person they was and what they were about and what they were doing, and see what they're doing now. If their past person was something that I didn't want to be bothered with, and it was all about drama, and here it is, I'm trying to live no drama around, no bullshit, no crazy shit, and that's all they did, okay, I'm going to take that in consideration. But then I'm going to look at the aspect of where they said change came from. So from that point of change until this person I met now, has it always been the same? Like, has they been cool? Has they just been out of shit? Has they been playing it low? So if that's the case, then it's like, okay, well, I've been around this person for 3 months of getting to know this person. They're cool. Ain't never had no drama. They never getting into nothing. You know, I heard about all this other shit. So, yeah, I can hang with this person because they used to be about drama, but that's not what they're about now. So they got a new outlook on life, a new flow on things, and, you know, different shit that they're actually doing that they may not have done before. So taking that in consideration would be kind of good for me if I did that, because, you know, you don't want to, like, not actually hang with a person based on their past. Now, if I'm going to date you, I think maybe that might play a little bit more into it, because, you know, you don't want the person that you dated to do certain things or being with. But then again, we always have to remember, why would somebody's past matter to you when you didn't know them in the past? You didn't know them 2007 and 8 and 9. You didn't even know them fucking 2010. You knew them 2 weeks in December 2010. You only known this person for 2 weeks, so all the motherfucking years you shouldn't even be concerned about. It shouldn't be even mad at you. It shouldn't even have nothing to do with your life or your well-being, unless it brings you fucking harm. Unless it puts you in some type of danger or jeopardy or loss of life or limb or some other crazy shit that you don't want no parts of, then you need to fucking think about it. You need to put that into consideration, but you need to figure out this person, where you're fitting them into your life. What do you want that person to be in your life doing what? Where do you want them to fall in at? You figure that out, you figure out what type of person that is, and then you figure out if you're going to deal with that person like that. You want to deal with that person in that aspect, or you want to deal with them at all? Because it's your life, your choice, and at the end of the day, you make the decision.